Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. J at 11 coming to you from Long Island, New York, where it's an absolutely glorious morning. Beautiful outside, low 70s, not a cloud in the sky, just sort of really nice day as the sun is going to burn a little hotter throughout the day. But for now, it's really, really gorgeous, and I'm glad to have you all with me today to practice a little Qigong. So let's get started with a little warm-up. You could be sitting, you could be standing. I'm standing right now. I want to go for a little swim. So I put my hands out, and I feel the ocean, or the pool, or the water as resistance below my hands as I do a little stroke here. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. So a good little warm up, stretches out those muscles. Good way to start the day, just a little warm up. Remember, everything you do is Qigong. This is certainly Qigong. You can breathe into it, but I want you only to breathe through your nose. You could go into a Qigong position with your knees slightly bent and your feet at shoulder length apart, and be as straight up as possible with the tongue on your palate and your lips loosely parsed, and feel as if there's a Qi ball between your arms. So just do this as much as you want, or as much as you can. And when you can no longer do the swim stroke, like whatever you want to call it, don't forget, feel the water. Feel the water underneath the palms of your hand. So when you're doing this, you should be able to feel the water. What you're really feeling is the Qi. You're feeling the Qi from the ground. You're feeling the Qi from the air. Remember, we're surrounded by Qi. Qi is everywhere, and we are in Qi. Qi is in us. So we are full of Qi. Qi is all billions and trillions of particles of Qi. Visualize being around you. It's best to do these exercises outdoors, preferably under a tree, preferably first thing in the morning. It's 8 o'clock a.m. in Long Island time, Eastern Daylight Time. If you're in California, I guess it's 5 in the morning. So you do it whenever you feel comfortable. Eventually, we're going to be doing it streaming live, and I want to get a few more people watching on a daily basis before we go streaming live. I think we're up to 50 people as of yesterday on the third video. We get up to 100 people, I'll ask for volunteers to do Google Hangout on the air with me, so that I'll have company doing my Qigong. I believe in the power of many. So it's better if several others do it with me than if I do it alone. If this is too much for you, put your arms down. Just relax. I don't like breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth, but it's not bad if you want to take a deep breath to do it that way. If you do it that way, visualize yellow or cloudy residue of gook coming out of your body. On your exhale, on your inhale, visualize pure Qi, oxygenated Qi, filling your lungs, filling the rest of your body. What I want to do now is whatever. Remember, I said Dr. J doesn't plan. I do free-form Qigong. So whatever I decide to do, I'll decide to do. And what I think I want to do right now is just stand like a tree for a little while. great Chinese Taoist philosophies believe there's a lot to be gained out of standing still. In stillness there is great strength. And the form of Qigong called Zhang Zhan, I'm probably saying it wrong, believes that many diseases can be cured just from being able to stand still, breathe in the fresh air, and stand and contemplate or meditate. Do not think about things. If you see you're thinking about things, get your mind back to just staring at the horizon, perhaps. So you could do this for as long as you want, or as long as you can. There's many postures you can assume when doing this. You can just simply hug a tree. Visualize that you're hugging a tree. If you're doing a prolonged session, you might try different postures for 5 to 10 minutes each. And it's okay to be distracted by noise. I mean, I like listening to the birds chirp. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. Right now I hear a plane in the background. I hope you can hear me, because I took a few steps away from you guys. Again, visualize that your arms are being held up by a chi ball under your arms, under your armpits. And if you're in a squatting position with your knees slightly bent, you can visualize that you're sitting on a chi stool, so that it takes away some of the pressure of standing still. Well, it's not fun to watch a video just with me standing still, so let's do a little movement. And this you could do again sitting or standing. Everything that we're doing standing, you can do sitting. For this particular exercise, you want to inhale as your arms go back, and then exhale as you push that chi ball together, feeling the chi between the palms of your hand. You can stop here, or you can bring your arms all the way back together. These movements should be as graceful as you can make them. I mean, watch how birds fly. Very graceful. Watch the seabirds, the terns, and the urns, or whatever they're called, seagulls. I love to watch the way they fly. Very graceful flyers. Years ago, I used to have the luxury of seeing the SST fly right over my house. And I say luxury because it was a real treat to see that plane, which looked like a bird, coming in from its supersonic crossing of the Atlantic into Kennedy Airport. At that time, I didn't live far from Kennedy Airport. I don't know why they got rid of those SSTs. They cut the trip to 3 hours from 6. Not bad. Elon Musk, of course, has plans of cutting the trip to LA from New York or San Fran or wherever from 6 hours, 7 hours to under 20, something like 20 minutes. I think he wants to build tunnels. I can't imagine. I don't feel the need to keep talking. I just have a habit of talking. I like to talk. It comes from being a professor for 41 years. I just retired, not because not because of the Parkinson so much, although that was a large part of my decision, but I'm 70 years old and not really able to teach as effectively as I used to. Let's try varying it a little bit. Put your arms down at your side. Let me see if I can go back further. Not so easily. Make bird-like movements. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to wind this session up with how we started it, just by taking a little swim. It was a pleasure having you all with me again today, and I promise we will have a free class where we can be together. You can see me and I can see you, and we'll have a ball doing our Qigong. I just need a few more people coming regularly, and we'll do, we can hold up to 10 people at a time in a hangout session, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to hang out together. I thank you all for coming this morning. Sayonara, shalom, goodbye, au revoir, a tout à l'heure, adios amigos, hasta mañana, bye.